started, I was doing alcohol and drugs and stuff like that. The first website I looked at doing was Critics' Choice, and the health issue was on smoking, but that website has now been changed. So that has a lot more negatives than the positives. I looked at that, it went from a teaching resource to a government-based resource to get adults to quit smoking. And in the end it only had one teaching aspect of it, and that was all the students could do was you put on a TV advertising campaign, they had to watch 10 TV ads and then fill out how it made them feel and if it made them want to quit smoking and how they felt with drugs, with smoking, sorry. So that one sort of got scrapped pretty quickly. Then another one I looked at was the drinking nightmare and the binge drinking game. Once again, I thought it was just focused more about one area, one aspect, so I didn't think that one was really that great of a one as well. The third one I looked at was positive choices. So if you don't want to get on positivechoices.org.au. When you open it, it'll look like this. Everyone got that? Rightio. So the first thing I looked at this was really colourful and engaging. So I thought, and it has three aspects. It has teacher resources and this, if you click in here into teachers resources. So this, in the teachers resource, this is very good for teachers. It has a lot of like learning plans and lesson plans and things for teachers to use. If you go down the side, you can see it's sorted into different categories for you. It's got different drug types, so you can go through and teach all these different drug types down here. Every one of them has different tasks that you can do to learn more about that type of drug. If you go down here, you can click on the year level, and it's from foundation all the way through to year 11 and 12, so I thought this was really good because it covers all age groups. Has links to the Australian curriculum for each year level, so you can click through and you can get all the curriculum needs and everything you need to do from that. It doesn't have year 11 and 12, but it gets from foundation all the way through to year 10. It's got, it's evidence rating. Click and see where all the publishers and where the evidence come from. It's got resource types as well, so there's different things on there such as quick little activities, drugs A to Z, which is just going through drugs. There's fact sheets, videos, games, apps kids can get on their phones, and different programs. So I thought this was good for teachers. You can even specifically get down to the content for boys, girls, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders, and all the other ones there, high-risk students. There's Australian and international resources, so if you want to get some stats from overseas or look at talk about if kids go overseas and different drugs and different different cultures look at different drugs and things like that. It also has allocated times and how many lessons it'll take to do every task, so I thought this was good for teachers. And it's got costs. Some you've got to pay for, and some are free. Most of them are free. So then from the teachers one, you can click. There's also for parents as well, which is really good. It's got the same thing down the side. It's just got different ways parents can teach things to their kids rather than having it the same point of view as a teacher. And if you scroll down, these are some of the activities here that you can click on and go through. Just fact sheets and parent booklets and things like that. And this is more focused on so parents have an idea about what drugs are out there and how easily accessible they are and how to notice if your son or daughter's on drugs. Then we have the students one over here for students to click on. Once again, same thing on you click on your year level, drug type, all that stuff, but it's more focused on the kids. So there's games here, there's Mythbusters and Aspire, smoking prevention programs. You go down, it's a really good resource because it has, it really focuses on each different category, so from like parents, kids and teachers. Now the ones that are on it, we're going to play a bit of a game, and we're going to go to, if you want to click on drug scene investigators. And this can be done from year 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so there's different levels. I can go on.
Is this in the student one?
Yeah, this is in the student one, yep. Now once this page opens up here, we'll just play the demo. So click on demo. Click on the big play now. Right, this computer doesn't have the right program. Is everyone in it, or is it not working for them? So basically, this is just a game. I was just playing around it the other day, and you get little scenarios. I don't know if there's different scenarios on everyone's computers. Yeah, so then you just put your username in. It's just a demo, so whatever. Then log in, and then you get your little scenarios. Click on new cases, new game. And then you get your little story about what's happened. And then you've got to try and solve what drugs they might have taken. So I don't know if you have Clara. Do you have Clara's family just moved to the neighbourhood? Is that one use it? Yeah, and then you've got to, you can look at, click on, I know you just can't see this bit if you don't have it on the computer, but then you can click on the story, the scene, you go and have a look at the scene, click on things and it'll tell you what's there. Then you can click on witnesses and you can talk to different witnesses. They can tell you different things about where the kids might have been or whatnot. Then you can click on lab tests and see different lab tests and what they've found in there. And then the hypothesis. Then you've got to come up with the class of drug and what type of drug it is. So you can click on like stimulants or something like that, hallucinations. And then click on if it's LSD or shrooms. They're the two options you've got for there. So then the evidence for that, you've got to tick why it's evident for that. And this, once again, this game you play after you do a bit of research and that, so kids can have a bit of understanding what different drugs can do to different people. So yeah, back to my main bit. So yeah, that's why I chose this one. I think it's a very good resource because it has 3 aspects for teachers, parents and students. A lot of different year level stuff, not just like games or notes, it's got, or task sheets, it's got videos, it's got a lot of different ways to get students to get on task. Has all the learning outcomes and all that stuff in it, so yeah, I think this is quite a good resource to help a health program. Does anyone have any comments of what they think would be good about it or what could be improved?
I really like the sorting your search part on the left.
Yeah, I thought that was good.
I think that's great because you can really use it for whichever class you wanted to.
Yeah.
Just by clicking on a couple of different tabs, it's easy to work it out rather than having to go through everything and working,
that's
what year level it's ready for.
That's one thing I liked about it. I think like they talk about a sub-teacher and you have a sub-teacher and you could just tell her, click on drug type, alcohol, year level, like year 7s or whatever, and click on the top on year 7, 8, and click on the top feature that pops up on the search, or the third one down, so they can go into it. Might be a video, they can just put the video up and with a task sheet and things like that. So yeah, that's one thing
I also like that it covers a whole bunch of different drugs rather than like I know at school we just sort of focus on alcohol and marijuana, whereas this one goes into heroin and cocaine and all sorts of stuff which isn't relevant
I think it's good too how it just tells you how many lessons, so it really covers everything for you. All you have to do is get organised and use the